All right, welcome back everybody to the MF Rec League. We got a game, we got a series tonight. This is not a game. We got a series tonight between the Grubby Gladiators and In Memory of Paul. So very yes, the stream is very much re. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be jumping straight into the series. So we got the Grubby Gladiators on the left, and we have In Memory of Paul on the right. So this is gonna be an interesting series to watch. In memory, Paul is currently, I believe, 4-2, and the Grubby Gladiators are unfortunately sitting at 0-6. So they are trying to battle for their first win. Hopefully, they are going to be able to pull that out tonight, but we will see. In memory, Paul has looked a lot shakier than most people expected. Most people expected them to come into the season, um, just being very dominant powerhouse. But the removal of Paul and the lane swapping they've had, it's made them quite a lot weaker than people were expecting. So they aren't as feared now after a few weeks and a few series. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything about that. Okay, GG, and then in memory of Paul. All right, we're gonna be jumping straight in. We're gonna be having the Yone and the Ash band away from In Memory of Paul. The final band is going to be Recklatz's brand. So the Viego is open if they want to take it here in the first two picks for In Memory of Paul. In response, the Lilia, Cassidy, and the Swain. So three champions targeted towards Feoria here. And right off the bat, B1 Skarner. That is not surprising at all. That champion is disgustingly broken at the moment. You know, if you... Thank you, Hardy, for the sub. Appreciate you. Alright, surprisingly, no surprise at all. Acel is going to be picked up here. Sivir, going to be the second 80 carry picked. Okay, Sivir blind typically isn't the best because of how easily she can be punished. If they try and go for Sivir Yumi, typically you can just match a lane that'll just put more pressure on them and then just try and take it to turret. I mean, or you can just go Lucian Nami. Alright, Sivir does not have a fun time into Lucian. It is a miserable matchup. Now, the only thing I could see them saving the bot lane with is a Lulu pick, just because of how well Lulu does into Lucian. But if they go for Melio here instead of the Nami, I think it's not too bad because of the added range. But they're going to opt to go for the Nami instead. Yeah, if they go Sivir Lulu or Sivir Yumi into Lucian Nami, the Sivir just explodes on like level 2 and 3. Sivir won't be able to play the game, just won't be able to match the damage Lucian can output early. Instead, gonna go for Sivir Nautilus. Okay, that is very surprising. Okay, Mike, who's typically a enchanter player, what I've seen, you know, his name's literally Yumibot, is gonna take the Nautilus instead. So very interesting to see that. Yeah, this season they've played like primarily like Senna, Yumi, Sona. I don't strike him as an engaged support player. Barring that, we're going to be jumping into the second ban phase here. The Urgot going to be banned away from Venomous stuck in the top lane, as well as the Malphite. In response, the Volibear is going to be banned away here, and hopefully the Viego. I don't want to see Red Clash just get the Viego for free, and there's going to be the final ban. Maokai going to be hovered here as the last pick, probably going to be for the top lane. And no, instead going to opt into a Poppy, so that makes me think Rek'Lat's Poppy, but why Poppy? The only champion you're really stopping a dash is Lucian, and if you're picking Poppy specifically to counter a Lucian dash, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, it's good into Lucian in a vacuum, but you got to look at the whole picture. Like, you're not providing much value outside of that. Whatever. Rek'Lat has shown that he's able to play it. It's a very nuisance. It's the gank heavy jungler, so it's perfect for Andy and Rek'Lat here in the mid. Jungle synergy. Trundle going to be picked up here, so that could be either Trundle top or Skarner top. They could be kind of just flexed in between. No, Poppy does not stop Skarner. And in fact, Skarner E overrides Poppy's E, so if Skarner's Eing and Poppy tries to E him, it grabs him. It's like Gragas E, it has a lot of buffers. But it's the final pick going to be picked up here is going to be the Renekton for spooky action. So looks like Chase is going to be taking the Trundle, and Venomous Duck is going to be going top lane with the Skarner. So I picked Renekton into Skarner a lot top lane, and it is brutal for the Skarner early. Like, it is damn near unplayable for the like first 7 or so levels. Once Skarner is able to get some armor, it becomes a lot easier, but you can die very easily as the Skarner just because your shield is not very strong early. It's similar as Renekton to most tanks. Like, even in a Malphite, like pre-6, Renekton has a lot of kill pressure on a Malphite. Just because he has better cooldowns and sustain damage. Yeah, look at these team comps. If Tai can get like disgustingly fed in the bot lane on this Sivir, just get like, amass like a 40-50 CS lead, get some solo kills and a couple turret plates, I could see them winning. The only issue is this Asol is gonna be annoying. All right, he's just like any Asol. Asol Silver, I feel like will outscale blue side's team. Renekton will be kind of useless. The Trundle can make the Poppy useless, as well as the Nautilus if the Nautilus goes Aftershock, but I'm assuming he's going to go Glacial instead. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, if I'm looking at these two team comps, nameplates off, nameplates off, I would probably just favor blue sides just a little bit more, just because if the Lucian Nami knows what they're doing, they can punish Sivir Nautilus really well. Trundle should be able to grab every single objective he wants. Just because he will get every dragon early, he should be able to get most of the void grubs early, and he'll always be a split push pressure later on if he's able to secure those void grubs. Now with nameplates on, I'm probably still taking red side. Yeah. All right, we are underway. Let's look at some of the rune of choices. So first off, I prefer Ghost on on Skarner instead of Flash top lane. I think Ghost is just way too broken on that character. At least in top lane. I don't know if it's better for jungle because you have less income, so the Flash ult might be better. But me personally, I prefer Ghost on top lane. Just because you can ult Ghost, drag someone near your turret, and then eat them under the turret with Ghost. But you can also do it with Flash as well, if you would rather ult and then drag them and then Flash E. We're going to be seeing both teams stacking up here, so Grubby Gladiator is going to be doing a 5-man stack on the bot brush, while in memory Paul is actually going to walk here. Will they get spotted here is the real question. I did the wrong color. So we don't actually know if they saw them or not, but I don't think we saw any pings. Oh no. They're kind of weary of it. They do gotta be careful. Man, we have... Okay. Okay, we're just gonna walk into the brush. Feoria could have just eat it and gotten the airy proc and noticed that there was someone in the brush. But instead, we're just gonna let our Nami face check it, and yeah. That is some interesting gameplay. But First Blood going to be going over to Andy. That is very, very bad. He definitely wants to get ahead in this matchup, and not the best time. Ghost PTA Lucian. Is it bad until Sivir? I don't really hate it. He likes the on-hit variation more than the fleet footwork. Though since the Lucian Nami lane had to leash, they did lose lane prio. Okay, did I say fleet by accident? Okay, Lucian, I'm sorry, Nautilus is going to be going for a hook here onto the Nami. He's going to find some, going to get some nice chunk damage. One thing I did say, though, is that Yumi bot did actually opt to go for the, what's it called? Aftershock rune, so when the Trundle does ult him later on is going to make him quite tanky boy. Chase just doing some decent action here top lane. I actually like that gank. It relieves some pressure from the Skarner, allows him to just play a bit more aggressive, or just conserved, and allow him to scale up. Wait a minute. Okay, Yumi bot, or Sedge Lover going to take a quick reset here. Going to opt to go for Dagger Boots. That's really rough. Uh-oh, here comes the Andy special. We got 3 people potentially looking in towards the mid lane here. They are going to get flashed on. Hook going to be used by Yumi bot. And remember, guys, Andy doesn't get ganked. It's going to be second blood going over to the mid lane here. Already has a blasting one. Yeah, guys, he didn't ask for it. His team just decided to give it to him. Yeah, rough time here. Acel already have 900 gold at 4 minutes. Is not a sight you want to see. All right, let's see. I got 6 seconds until the we got Infernal Dragons spawning here. Now, I was talking in draft about how Trundle should be able to get them whenever he wants, but the Lucian Nami doesn't actually have that much pressure. And with how far behind your mid lane is, as well as the Trundle, who hasn't based yet, I don't know if it's actually possible. Rek'Lat's going to walk straight into a brush that a Trundle is standing in. Ghost gonna be popped by Tai here. They're trying to run down Feoria. Rek'Lat's having to go back in, I guess, to just try and buy some time for his team to move up. Flash gonna be used, and that's gonna be no kills, so it's gonna be Flash for Ghost trade. Drag him under turret. Ah, yeah, the empowered auto. Oh wait, ult him, ult him. Just ult him. Ult him! Ay, Dios mijos. Quick tip: if there's no minion wave under your turret and you're that close to turret, just ult. Lucian gonna be dashing in here to get a nice quick trade onto Yumibot here. Gonna take about 60% of his health for free, so doing a decent job trading. Germany mentioned, true. And we're not talking about die. Void Grub's going to be started up here for In Memory Paul. It's just going to be grabbed with no contest, I don't believe so, because you do have your Victor in base who opted to go for the Ghost instead of the TP, as well as the Nautilus roamed up here. So that's going to be 3 Void Grubs going over. That is not a very fun moment. Trundle, yeah, Die Oranos. That's my favorite Die member. Ooh, nice hook by Yumibot here. Sedge Lover is going to pop the ultimate on the Sivir, who was able to hit 6 first before Lucian. Trying to look for something. Might have the rehook onto the Lucian, but not going to go for it, presumably because of cooldowns. So Flash heal going to be used by Colby Cakes here in trade for the Sivir ultimate. Can we hear about your least favorite Die member? Nah. I don't feel like being messy right now. A-Soul completed with a 8-minute Rylai's. That is oof. That is not fun. You got a lot of pings here, but nothing gonna come out of it. Oh. Oh no. What is this? If that's Roa Victor, I might turn the stream off. Hopefully it's Leandries, but if it hope to God it's not Roa. Ooh, great ultimate by Rek'Lat's here to find it onto the Lucian, who's popping his culling, and he's going to fly in, just going to be spitting his breath over anyone. That is pretty hot. Going to be flying back in onto Tai. Flashed in over the wall, trying to rejoin the fight. And that's not going to be finding anything. They are just continuously hitting, and that's going to be 4 kills going over to the team from In Memory Paul. All of them going on to mid-jungle. That might just be game over. That is rough. Yeah, that is not a very feels good moment. Let's see how much gold Andy's sitting on. Currently sitting on 1,200 gold, so already starting to build towards his lost chapter. Should already have it. Yeah, it's the writing's kind of starting to be on the wall. Oy. Decent trade by spooky action there. Oh no. Reklat's here on the bot side. Gonna push Colby Cakes. He's gonna. Tai's gonna dodge away. He's gonna dodge into the Nautilus hook. And this is. This might be game over, honestly. Lucian Nami, who are behind a Sivir. Acel, who's almost building towards his second item. Trundle, who's lost every single objective early. And top lane, who's just kind of doing whatever. It's a... Oh my god. Please, if he dashes in like that, just pop the ult. Please. It's the funny thing, you can just do that, because why not? You don't want to ult if Renekton's ulting, so it's better to ult before he's ulted. Chase going to finally look for a gank here in the bot side. Both ultimates and a TP going to be used to protect the bot lane for a Memory of Paul. Andy going to fly in onto Chase. You're going to use the ultimate. It's going to actually be a return kill. Going over to Andy. Culling going to be popped by the Lucian here, but nothing going to come out of it. Lucian's now down 2 levels to the Sivir. Okay. I don't want to say it, but is there ever a time where you feel like you just want to FF? I'm trying to be optimistic, but it is... is not good. Feoria, just gonna walk at an Acel. Andy gonna wait till he gets over the Gravitum field to stop his flight, and yeah, that's gonna be a free solo kill. Feoria just kind of walked up to Acel, who's on 1.5 items. That doesn't sound right. A Yasuo player with a mental? With a decent mental? That doesn't sound right. Alright, looking at this game, we got a almost 5k gold lead coming into the 13th minute here. Acel, almost on his second completed item, is just going to start taking over these fights. Okay, he went for Static Shiv Lucian. Is Static Shiv really the move when you have PTA? I know you typically go Static Shiv when you go First Strike, just because the free poke. Reklat's going to try and catch out Venomous Duck here, but you don't have any damage against that character, brother. And you complete the Unholy Trinity with a Draven top game. Ugh. Now, you should save that for your Week 7 game. Draven top. Ultimate going to be popped by both junglers here, trying to chase down Sea Dog. Nautilus going to pop his ultimate. Nami trying to save him with the ult and the heal, but it's not going to connect in time. Please pop ult, Venomous, please! Why are we saving ult for next game? Oh, wow. Yumibot going to be going underneath turret. Going to flash out. Have the Sky's Ascent on the Acel. And Jesus Christ. This is a bloodbath. And not in a good way. My God. Currently 11-0. Have Dragon spawning. Going to be able to pick that up. Probably already have 6 Void Grubs. Hey. Chase going to be trying to look for something. Doesn't realize he's on a ward until now. Should have saw the ward disintegrating. Yeah, I don't understand Shivlution PTA. Like if you're gonna go PTA, I feel like you need to just go like I don't even know what Collector Rush, Kraken Rush, Essence Reaver Rush. Just try and play to win lane. Static Shift feels very scaly with playing for first strike value and trying to get amass like a gold lead. Rek'Lat's going to be coming in for a gank here. Going to be forcing out the flash from the Nami. Yeah. Jesus Christ. One tap of the Q just did like 15-20% of Colby Cake's health. Rek'Lat's going to move into Chase's jungle here. And if you're a Trundle getting forced out of your jungle by a Poppy, that is a very feels bad moment. Asol is currently sitting on 186 stacks, so surprisingly, that's actually kind of low, I feel like, for how much he's been moving around. Feel like he should have already been over 200, but maybe just hasn't been getting the full completion. Colby Cake's going to get finally executed by the max health execute on Singularity. He's certainly sitting at 8k gold at 16 minutes. Almost up 3k. Oh, God. Rek'Lat's going to flash in. Almost got the connection, but still going to get the kill. And they're just bullying them at this point, man. 14-0. Yeah, I don't really understand. They banned Yone, I think, instead of Asol. You either pick Asol or you have to pick... You either got to ban Asol or pick one of his counters. Feyor, you're going to get caught out here by the bot lane, and yeah. Yeah, I saw he went for Leandries instead of Roa. Oh, finally going to be using the ultimate, but just going to be able to slice and dice his way out. Has flash to get over the wall to get away from Chase. He's going to flash afterwards. I think Renekton's flat or E cooldown should be low enough here, but no. Spooky Action going to Venomous Duck should just have flash Q. Ultimate going to be used. Get the... Oh my god. No, wait. No, does he burn out? He doesn't burn out. Oh my god. That is... Oof. Andy is caught out here. He's going to be forced to flash over the wall. Just hitting Chase for free, though. He has the reactivation of the... Oh my god. It is... Oh, gee. Just, please, man. Just have... Yeah, he didn't realize he could have just flash queued. Now, the real question is, though, will In Memory of Paul be able to pull off the perfect game? Yeah, I picked Skarner into him last night, and I kind of just did whatever I wanted. Tai just going to be forced to flash forward because of the TP coming out of Asol. Oh, man. Jesus. Colby, oh my god, please, guys, stop! This is bullying! Please, just do a 20-minute Baron. In memory of Paul, siege a lane, and then just force end a game with the Sky's Descent. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little questionable in the build path. Both mid tier 2 and bot tier 2 just going to be siege for free. I think the only team that could blow a 12k gold lead at 18 minutes is G2. No, wait. They're going to get the top tier 1. No, the perfect game. And that's going to be it. You know what? Grubby Gladiators might have lost the game, but they won the They might have lost the battle, but they won the war. Yeah, no perfect game. Oh, come on, man. I'm just gonna pop his or stop his reset like that. He's gonna E through the wall. You don't have a way to stop it. We'll be able to dodge that gank though. Oh, Asol gonna fly back in. That is a 4-item Asol with a full death cap at 21 minutes. Yeah. I think we're just waiting for this game to be over. Half of Colby Cake's health gone on one full Q from Asol. Oh, even without a minion wave, they pretty much have a minion wave because of the Void Grubbies. Venomous Duck gonna try and find something. At least found a connection onto Sedge Lover. Is gonna be forced to flash out, but Poppy gonna find a great job disengaging. Good 3-man ultimate by Venomous Duck, but not gonna have much follow-up. Sky's Descent gonna be used. Just gonna get some poke damage flashing in. And I think that might be all she wrote. Can I speed this up? Yeah, I can't speed this up. Okay. That's going to be it. 24-0 for in memory, Paul. Very, very, very rough showing. Here's for the stats team. Anything else that you need? We'll be jumping into game 2. Man, if you're Grubby Gladiators, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a complete shutout. They did get one turret though, so there was no perfect game from in memory of Paul, but very close. They got 2 turrets. 2 turrets, bitch. Yeah, yeah, that's the real victory. At least you don't have to ban Asol. True, can just retarget. Oh, my bad. I did not realize I was still in the thing. All right, gonna be jumping straight into game 2 here. If you're Grubby Gladiators, I don't really know what you could do, what you could really say. Just say FF draft diff. Didn't ban Asol. GG. Just go next. Just say no more Asol, so game should be easier. True. Don't want to ban Asol, just sack the entire game so he's instantly banned. Alright, going to be getting through the first 3 ban phases for in memory of Paul. They're going to ban out Lilia, Swain, and the Urgot. For Grubby Gladiators are going to be banning out Yone, Yumi, and Skarner. So with no ASOL ban, don't have to worry about it because ASOL is banned from first game. So just going to target the Yone instead. With the Skarner banned out, there's no more need for a B1 pick. So I wonder if they're going to opt to go for. They're going to opt to go for the brand. So Rek'Lat's going to be taking that to the jungle. Warwick going to be picked up as a response to the brand. I don't really know how much you're going to like that matchup. I feel like Brand just out power farms you, and then once he gets rallies, you never get near him. But instead, just going to opt to go for comfort, I guess. Waiting till the very last pick, and Soraka going to be locked in. I have a feeling that is not a Soraka pick. Assuming somebody DC'd. Alright, so gonna be Warwick Amumu, so two beefy boys. Why are we dodging again? Huh? Are we starting a new lobby? Is that what's happening? Sorry. Just waiting for this game to start up. Are gonna be jumping right back into draft. Like I said, we already saw the first 3 bans for both teams, as well as the Brand B1 and Warwick Amumu 1-2. Cat Jam? Yes. Brother, you need to download 7TV so you can actually see the real Cat Jam emote. Well, too bad. Use this one. It's better. It has more emotes, and you can actually see like shit better. It's literally just a browser extension. You just need to add it. Hey. So we already see the 1, 2, 3. We're gonna see Brand, Warwick, and Amumu. So most likely Amumu support. I doubt we're gonna see a Warwick top. In their response, I wonder what. Sorry, I wonder what they're gonna spawn with. They're gonna go with the Ashe Leona. So yeah, that's one of the issues with going Amumu support is that typically if you just pick a tank that's tankier than him, he doesn't have the best time in the bot lane. Tai gonna lock in his Samira, so gonna try and put himself on something that can 1v9 a game. Yeah, they were. Tai Tai had a really good pop off. Only it just sucked though because couldn't really find an engage after he got that big fight around Dragon. Just Malphite just got poked out and then missed his ultimate, and then Smear does not have a very fun time into Skarner. Alright, gonna be jumping into the second ban phase here. We're gonna be seeing the Anivia and the Ornn banned away from Grubby Gladiators, and the Olaf and Volibear for In Memory of Paul. So, guess targeting some top lane at champions that Spooky Action doesn't want to play against? I don't actually know what Venomous Duck plays. Karma may get me locked in. Guys, I'm seeing one issue so far. Not a lot of damage, not a lot of damage, not a lot of damage. 80 damage. They're locking in a Malphite. We didn't ban Malphite. Malfito made it through. And we have Samira. So they're gonna lock in Vigar. Probably gonna lock in the Malfito here on 3 though. We're gonna see Spooky Action Camille? Just lock it in, man. Please at least give us something interesting to watch. Because right now it's honk shnu farm. I want to see some fucking just meat bags fighting it out in the top lane. Now, what does Venomous Duck have in his arsenal to counter a Camille? Ooh, Wukong. Okay, I like it. So these are going to be the final bans. We're going to have Wukong versus Camille in the top lane. Oh, actually it's going to be Sedge Lover. Never mind. They're just swapping around picks for some reason. Yeah, these are gonna be the team comp. Okay, that's over. Let's jump into the real content that we're gonna be having here. We're gonna be doing a fruit tier list while we wait for that game to start. All right. Now, your opinion on where these are placed does not matter. It's my opinion at the very end of the day. All right, we're gonna be jumping in. Green Apple is a very high A tier. It's not S tier. I don't like. I like green apples. I think they're that good. Okay, mango S tier. Yeah. Everyone already knows that. We'll get to it. Red apples though. I think red apples are kind of over, like pretty bad. Oh wow, wait, what? Are we already jumping in the game? Don't we have to wait for spectator delay? I'm not tripping. Okay, yeah. Red apples. Red apples are S tier. Nah. I think green apples are just so much better in my opinion. Now, if they were. They don't give much of a difference. Okay, since there's no difference though, I don't see any other apples. Okay, so since like Honey Crisps are just lumped in with red apples, they do get moved up. All right, apricot. I have never had an apricot before, so I don't know. Avocados are pretty good. I wouldn't say they're S tier because avocados spoil way too fast. You pretty much have to eat it in like a day or two, or the shit's just gonna be dead. It's gonna oxygenize, so you can't really do much. But very good, very solid. Banana. Is banana S tier? No, I think it's a high A tier as well. I don't have it. Apricot, don't care. No, I am saving S tier. S tier is for the upper echelon, alright? There should be only a few S tier. You can't throw everything in S tier, alright? But yeah, banana, I definitely think it is the upper echelon of A tier, but it's not S tier. Alright, we gotta settle on that. Blackberries. You know what? I like blackberries. Blackberries are pretty decent. I would say it's low B tier. I'm not putting it in B tier the same as apple. I'm putting it in low B tier, like high C tier. But I like blackberries. They're pretty good. I would take a raspberry over a blackberry though. Hmm. Actually, if we're comparing it to raspberry though, I would have to move it down to C tier because I prefer raspberry. So it's top of C tier. That's not. Bananas are the food of our ancestors. No. C is crazy. It's the top of C tier, all right? You can't just have everything, okay? There's nothing wrong with a C. Okay, C's get degrees. C's get degrees. But that's like, oh, fuck. That was very fast. Okay, while we wait for laning phase to start, we're going to start flying through these. I have never had black currant. I don't know what a black currant is even. Blueberry is very, very good. Low A tier. Cantaloupe, I love cantaloupe. So, high B or low A? High B, low A. High B, low A. We'll put it a low A. You know, it's good. It's pretty good. It can be good at times, but it could also be bad. So I'll put it. Actually, I'll put it at low B or high B. Coconut. I love coconuts, so we're gonna put in A. Cherries is gonna be really controversial. I fucking hate cherries. I fucking hate cherries. I hate the taste. I don't like cherry flavored stuff. So I'm putting cherries in D. So whatever, if you guys want to hate on me for that, you can. Cranberry D. Cranberry is like old people. Actually, yeah, I don't like cranberry either. I've never had a date. Dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is very good. I love dragon fruit. Yeah, honestly, I'm with Mike. Fuck a cherry, bro. Who cares about a cherry? Hold on, let me make sure there's nothing going on. We're seeing a invade. Colby Cake's gonna be flashed on here. E gonna be follow up, and yeah, it's gonna be a dead support. Tai just watching in disbelief as his support dies. Yeah, that's an feels bad moment. But back to the put kiwi in S tier, multi-purpose. True. I've never had a durian. I don't know what that is. Never had fig. Never had goose. Grapefruit. I'm gonna be honest. Grapefruit's ass. I don't like grapefruit. That shit is nasty. I've never had a good grapefruit. Red grapes. Mid to high A tier. White grapes though, S tier. First S tier. All right. White grapes are just phenomenal. All right. Upper tier kiwis as well. I'm just gonna put kiwis here. I love kiwis, by the way. They are very, very good. I'm just putting it here because of my boy Kiwi. Lemon. Who the fuck cares about a lemon? All right. Anything going on in laning phase? No. Okay. We'll be jumping in between. Lime. Has anyone ever had a lime? I guess I'll just put like, put it here, like low, like high D, I guess, just because. You know, they are flexible. Actually, you know what? We'll put lemon in B just because you can make lemonade. And lime is good on, like, certain foods. So they'll be low B. Just because of their flexibility. Alright, we're going to watch some of the game now. Like I said, we'll be jumping in and out of here, watching the real content. Okay, First Blood went over to Andy again. What a surprise. You can't say that about coconuts, then dunk on lemons. I love coconut, though. I love coconut-flavored foods. I love coconut drinks. Bro, we haven't even gotten to oranges yet. I fucking love orange. Orange is going to be, like, S tier. Coconut worst fruit? I should time your ass out for that. Yeah, that's. But the problem is you're not just gonna sit down and be like, all right, okay, we gotta engage going in here. Venomous Duck gonna flash after. Oh, I just realized that's Chase top lane on Wukong. Tyler gonna flash afterwards, whereas Yumi Bot just gonna walk away. You see, the problem is you're not just gonna sit down and eat some lemon or lime. All right, you have to add it to stuff. All right. So yes, they are very good in that aspect, but you also got to count to the. You have like 3 tiers. Or you got to have flexibility, the item by itself, and the taste. All right. Oh, I don't know if taste would be the 3rd tier. Venomous Duck trying to buy some time here, getting jumped in on by Rekla. It's gonna get stunned up again. Not gonna find any death though, so just gonna be able to walk away from that. Eating limes and tequila for dinner. I did not think about that. Ooh, Spooky actually getting traded on heavily here. Could potentially be tower dove by Chase here. E auto Q ignite probably kills. Just flash away from the turret shot. If Camille doesn't have passive, probably could find something here. If he has W up, just E and auto Q. Got the bone plating though. Chase just gonna use the flash W to get away. So try to go for the tower dive. Not gonna find anything. Gonna look to actually re-engage here. Ooh. Yeah. You can't flash away from that Q. It's an empowered auto. Man, there's a lot of Fiesta going on. Hold on, wait a minute. I mean, hey, he's popping off on the Wukong. All right, wave gonna crash here. Okay, while we're getting some resets going on, we're gonna jump back into the real content. Lychee, Lychee, is that the same thing? If this is the stuff that goes into like Boba's, correct me on it. If it is, I will move it up, but I don't remember. If it is, Mango, S tier. Easy. Easy S tier. I'd honestly put Mango above White Grapes in the S tier. Just because of how delectable it is. Anything going on? No. Okay. Nectarines. Where do you want to put nectarines? You know, I like them. They're pretty decent. They're nice and sweet. Wouldn't put them too high, though. I'd probably put lemon and lime higher up, though. Not higher than red apple. Orange, S tier, easily. Papaya. Oh. We got a gank here onto the jungle. Venomous Duck going to be jumped in on by Spooky action. He is just not having a very fun time, just constantly getting jumped in on. Reklat's going to flash afterwards and going to get the connected W and get the solo kill. Lychee is A tier. I can't say anything about that because I have never had Lychee. The only issue is I can't really do a fruit tier list because I haven't had a lot of fruits. Flash going to be used by Andy and Yumi bot here to get a connection onto Feori, who's going to die. Second kill going to be going over for... Isn't that what it says on the fucking list? Lychee? Lychee? Oh, it is Lychee. Okay, so it is the shit that you put in Boba. Okay, I've had it before then. Okay, then I'll move it up to A tier. It's pretty good. I've tried it. It's pretty good. Okay, it's gonna be low A tier then. I've never seen it spelled Litchi though. I've only seen Lychee. Oh, Chase going to pop the ultimate here onto Spooky action. Ignite going to be used. Not going to be able to get the E connection, though, so just going to force him out. But since Spooky action is so low, won't be able to stay for the turret. Going to have to base. Why do I have Fog of War on a different one? Dragon going to be started up here by Grubby Gladiators. Going to be a potential fight. TP going to be used by Andy here onto the bot turret. Yumi bot going in deep. A lot of it is going to be used onto Colby Cakes here, trying to burst him down. It's going to be flipped, and it's going to be Brand going to be securing the kill and the kill onto Colby Cakes as well as the dragon. Primordial Burst going to be used by the Vigar here to secure the kill onto Venomous Duck, and that's really bad. You know, that's a full item Archangels completed for Andy here at 8 minutes. Yeah. I gotta wait because there's a potential gank here. Colby Cake's getting jumped in on, and man, bro just got back to lane, and he's already having to leave, bro. Jesus Christ, man. Now Tai left under turret. Bro's either going to have the outplay of the century, or he's just not going to have a lot of fun. Oh, Rek'Lat's DC'd and instantly reconnected. Okay, well, we got a quick timer pause. Jump back in. Like I said, Lychee Jelly I've had before, so I will move it up. Oh, we're right back. Any dive? No. All right, going to be jumping back in. Papaya. I have never had papaya before. Neither have had passion fruit. Peach. Peach is pretty good. I wouldn't put it above red apple though, but I like peaches. Actually, I would probably put peach higher up. I like peaches. Probably more than blueberry, honestly. Lychee and coconut. Dragon fruit. Yeah, I put it above dragon fruit. I love peaches. They're really good. A nice peach is really good. Avocado. Probably not, because avocado is more flexible and good on its own. Pears. I do and don't like pears. I'd probably put it below blackberry, though. Let's see. Okay, we got to go back to the game, unfortunately, because it looked like some stuff was happening. Chase just going to try and fight here. That's when the pause happened. Chase going to get jumped in on by Spooky action here. RQ2 going to use the W. Didn't back up to get the damage. Pear beats red apple. I'm gonna be honest. Does it? No. Pears are kind of overrated. Venomous Duck going to use the flash, and gonna be able to get this kill secure. So top laners, Camille gonna get a kill onto the Wukong. But the Wukong or the Warwick will be in return able to find a kill back. Venomous Duck is going to be chased out of his jungle, unfortunately, by the top and mid. Going to collapse in on him. Void Grub is going to be started up for Rek'Lats here, and it is just looking worse and worse. Wait, people do VOD reviews? I haven't. Chase gonna get jumped in on. Ooh, the Q1, Q2 gonna be used by Spooky action onto the minion. Not gonna matter. Colby Cake's gonna be jumping in onto Yumi bot here. I also just realized he has Glacial. Why do you have Glacial in the Leona? If you're going in on Leona, you want to have Aftershock for the extra tankiness. Ooh, great Q bandage toss to find onto Sedge Lover here. Ultimate going to be used. Colby Cakes is still tanking, but you guys are attacking at Leona. Ultimate or TP going to be used by Spooky Action here. Jumping in onto Tai here. Doesn't have the I-Force. Ooh, great flash from Tai. Going to use the Q, melee Q to get the ultimate reset. And going to be another kill. Wait, Venomous, brother, you're still tanking. And not too shabby. That's going to be 2 kills going over to Tai here. Currently sitting at around the same amount of gold as Brand and the Vigar here. Surprisingly, the team without, or the top laner without any Void Grubs actually has more turret plates. I lied. This thing's almost dead. Yeah. Tyler is doing his best Cavs LeBron impression right now. A lot of posturing around the dragon fight. Mantra Q going to be missed onto Yumibot. Tai finally moving up the river with Reklats and Camille moving down. They got to look for an engage. It's now or never. Yumibot into the dragon pit. Colby Cake's going to be going in onto Sedge Lover. Doesn't have the ultimate yet. And the Baran and Camille are now here. Ultimate going to be used by the Camille onto Tai. And yeah. That's about how I expected to go with the Camille moving down from the top lane, unfortunately. Q going to be missed by Reklats here on a Colby Cakes. I guess he didn't expect him to just walk into the to that brush there. So we're going to pick up the tier 1 bot lane. Colby Cakes going to go in and just not use the ultimate, unfortunately. That's the issue with going glacial, is that you are very squishy. And looking at the gold graph, Brand currently sitting on 3k gold. Bro is about to buy a full item. God, my nose is just... We're going to secure the Rift Herald from underneath in memory of Paul's noses. Chase going in, trying to do something. They got to do something fast. There's a lot of pings towards the mid lane. Fucking Sedge Lover just going to whiff that. God damn, brother. That just... Wait a minute! They hit Tai. Holy hell, the 5-head. Watch this. Boom. Targeting the real carry. He just missed a minion. I'd say worse. Chase gonna finally crash that Rift Herald into the top tier 2. Oh no. Duck. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, able to get the ult before the E puts the land through the Warwick. Has to be careful though. I think Vigar might have enough damage to kill you at this point. You have 900 HP. That ultimate's doing 1200 max. Probably would have left him on a little bit. Probably would have done like around 700, so needed a QR to kill. Oh, jeez. Ash Arrow gonna come out of base as soon as Colby Kicks goes in. Venomous Duck just gonna get caught out in his jungle once again. Chase looking to go in onto spooky action here. Gonna pop the ultimate. Has the ignite still. Probably gonna get a quick solo kill. Flash gonna be used by spooky action. Heal gonna come out of the W, but won't be enough. Same time, fight going on the bot side. Colby Cakes with a nice 3-man ultimate. Tai gonna go in and just instantly get Vigar ulted. Tai hitting his 13 button combo, and then Vigar says lol and presses one button. We got a 10k gold lead, about 9k-ish at 19 minutes here. Chase trying to do some damage onto this top tier 2. Doesn't have the Triforce, not doing as much damage to the turrets. Oh, TP gonna come out of spooky action here. They're trying to collapse onto him. Instead, going to turn their eyes onto Venomous Duck. I think they just forgot he used Hextech Ultimatum. Going to be used by Spooky Action here, jumping in onto Venomous Duck. That is just so much point-click CC. Ash Arrow just going to come in and going to hit my window. I'm suddenly mad to have the bill right now. But that's going to be Jungler dead for Grubby Gladiators, and probably Baron started on spawn. No, because Reckless would rather use Smite on a Void or on a Scuttle Crab. Push. 20-minute Baron going to be taken here for in-memory Paul. I'm going to look to start sieging some of those lanes with their gold advantage. Moving into the top side of the jungle is Reckless and Sedgelover trying to catch someone out. They do get spotted on vision though, so they know they are there. Chase going to try to jump in onto Sedgelover here. Doesn't have as much damage. Solar Flare going to be used by the Leona, and it's going to be a quick snipe. Top laner dead for Grubby Gladiators. With a big wave on this top turret, they could look to start sieging heavily. They have pretty much no wave clear on the side of Grubby Gladiators into Baron minions. Karma will tickle them, especially if you use your Mantra Q onto a Leona. Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to be popped onto Feoria here. Tai trying to get some damage. Oh no. Event Horizon is going to trap Tai inside of it. And Colby Cakes finally goes in, but it's a bit too late, unfortunately. Some nice poke damage from the Karma. But unfortunately, it's not going to matter too much. Oh man, to E through a Leona and then run right into an Event Horizon is definitely feels bad. With the Nexus turrets starting to be sieged, it might be all she wrote. 26-6 in favor of Memory Paul. Starting to stat pad a little bit. It's gonna be game 28-6. Here are the quick summoners. I think Andy's easily gonna be MVP. Definitely did the most. His team did spoon feed him kills at times, but he was able to at least push his lead. MVP gonna be going to Andrew. Get your ass in here.
Hey, what's good?
Yellow. All right. Let's see. Great game from you. You know, you got to play Vigar, you got to play Asol, two champions I didn't expect you to get today.
I know, I know. Really hidden pocket picks there.
Yeah, definitely surprising everybody. But let's see. What was your guys' thought process going into this game?
Game two or game one?
Just the series in general, just first game.
Oh, yeah. So let me think. Our past few series we've gone 1-1. We have played well and we've played really poorly. And I think in the last series in particular, we were kind of like, okay, it's starting to get dialed in, but we got to like focus on the few things that we're weak on, which in particular were like vision and I think drafting like a cohesive comp with a game plan that's easy to execute. And I
Hmm.
think we were a lot more focused on those 2 points coming into this series, so that really helped us kind of clarify what our goals were. Um, so yeah, I mean the comps we drafted kind of played themselves.
Yeah, especially the second game. I'm like, wait, they just got Brand, Vigar, Ash, Leona. Okay,
Yeah, like
like,
it's you just put all your abilities at them and they can't move and you do a million damage. Like it was pretty good.
yeah.
Um,
And then the Camille locked in. I kind of thought Sedge Lover was gonna take that top lane, just say fuck it, have some fun.
True. Yeah. Yeah. I
But
mean, the Ash ban is really flexible, I guess, because it bans out Zach's Ash and Sedge Lover's Ash. So, um, yeah.
all right, good to know for everyone in the rec league if you just heard that. Let's see.
True.
You guys are now 6-2. This is your last series before MSI, right? Or do you have one more? Oh, you have one more against
6-2.
us.
I think we lost
This
three
one.
games.
You
I
got.
thought.
You guys 5-3.
I don't know. Sam can type in the chat. I don't remember what our record is, but yeah.
Let's
Okay,
see,
we're
guys.
5-3. Yeah.
Yeah, ban Ash,
Um.
leave up Asel.
True.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
yeah.
think we were like I think this week we were like we got to focus up because yeah, MSI. I think we're like kind of close to making it, or like we needed to win to make them. So
Hmm.
we were in the zone for this series, and I think for our next series we gotta win as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are playing us this Wednesday, so it's gonna be fun to
Oh
watch.
really? Oh
Yeah,
nice. That'll be a banger. Are
yeah.
you top or do you flex it around?
We'll see. We'll see come in the game time.
Okay, okay. I'll have to
And
study the VODs. I got you, bro. Don't worry.
nah. It's like a free win, Andy. Yap, yap. Yeah. Uh, you guys, gonna be going on to MSI. Getting very close. I don't really think there's much else to talk about. If you had to give MVP to who you gonna be on the enemy team?
um. So, okay, I don't know many of these players. I think a lot of them are new to the league, which is really cool to see new faces. I think I've played some in norms. So, but yeah, this is like my first time I think playing against a lot of these guys. I was honestly kind of impressed with Feoria. It wasn't as easy to punish him in lane as um maybe I would have expected, particularly game two on the Karma. I thought I'd be able to just walk up and cage him, but he played very respectfully. And then late game, that poke with the Malignance was hitting pretty hard. I mean, I got to give a shout out to Tai as well. That guy's a
Yeah,
good player. I mean,
yeah,
he had the triple. He was 3-0 on the Samira, so we were like, got to put respect on that
yeah.
and not because he will carry. He'll do it.
Yeah, he
Um,
had a quadra, I think, last night against us on the Samira.
oh
So
yeah,
he almost flipped the game, but
yeah,
fortunately,
yeah.
he's doing his best LeBron Cav Days impression right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen him pop off. I've definitely played with Tai more than I've played with the other guys, and I think
Yeah,
I've played a few customs with him too, and he's definitely gone crazy on some of those. So he's one to watch out for. But overall, I think it was pretty clinical. We were just like really controlled. Like we knew what we had to do, and we weren't going to try to do anything else extra. So yeah, I think it was hard for us to punish us. So proud of my team for playing well. Shout out to all my teammates. The goats
yeah,
ganking me nonstop. Feels good, man.
yeah. And once again, he did not ask for any of these ganks, everyone. So,
To be clear, I didn't ask for the gangs. Okay, I did
uh-huh,
ask for the gangs. They just happened. They just materialized.
uh-huh.
They did. They did.
Yeah, that's gonna be all from us. I believe there is a game tomorrow night. I think it got scheduled. Let me check. No, that's gonna be the next game is gonna be this Wednesday between Bombaget and In Memory of Paul, and then the next game scheduled so far is Die Übermenschen versus Boston Tea Party, this Thursday at 9 p.m. EST. So check
Yeah,
us
those are
out
both
then.
going to be bangers, actually. That's pretty hype.
Yeah, gonna be fun to watch. Thank you, Andy, for joining for the interview. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Before we leave, you're gonna have a quick Easter egg when you check the VOD.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that'll be
I'll
that'll
have to
be
watch it back.
interesting for game two. Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna be all
Hey,
from us
thank you
tonight.
for the cast too, by the way. You're doing a lot of work.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for everyone for stopping by. You have a great rest of your night.